Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath of the Lich King and our human mage. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video and choosing to join me here today. Where are we off to, you might ask? The answer to that is that we are off to Menethil Harbor because we are going to be getting on a boat to take us to the Howling Fjord. We're going to go into Northrend today on the rogue at level 68, which you can definitely do. And we're starting in the Howling Fjord because of all the zones in Northrend. I've been in the Borean Tundra most recently on the Warrior, so I kind of want something fresh. And I'm hoping you guys are in the mood for that as well. So that is what we're doing. I did train our level 68 skills, which were just a couple upgrades for Rupture and Backstab. And other than that, we're all set. I contemplated buying some weapons on the auction house, level 68 weapons. But then I just kind of decided that we'd probably get some upgrades pretty quickly, and we will just roll with what we have. And for this character, I have decided that I want to, at level 80, I want to focus on learning PvP on this character. I have never done much PvP in World of Warcraft. I had a friend that I used to do some PvP with back in the day, and it was always fun. It was enjoyable. We just never really got too deep into it. And I was always a raider. And my group of people raided. We would just do PvP occasionally. But yeah, I'd love to actually get deep into PvP, build up our PvP gear set, and do that whole thing. So that's the plan for this character. I'm actually really excited because, again, PvP is something I've never really gotten into in 20 years of WoW. I think I'm going to dig it on the rogue. Obviously, it's almost like the generic PvP class, right? Of course you're going to PvP on a rogue. You can stealth around, backstab, stun lock. It's going to be a great time. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to most. I'm looking forward to the leveling journey and seeing Northrend again, but my goal with this character is to get her up to level 80. And also to start learning some PvP, so we'll probably be maybe joining some battlegrounds as we level, just so I can kind of get a feel for things. Again, it's probably been like, gosh, maybe 15 years. At least 10 or 12 years since I've stepped foot into a battleground. So yeah. No idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm on the right boat. They told me to get on a boat. This is the wrong boat. And can we even get off of this boat? Wouldn't that be something if we were like trapped on this boat forever? That could possibly be the case here. Alright, there's the proper boat. That looks a lot better. Looks like a ship bound for the icy shores of Northrend. Inventory-wise, I probably need to do some management. Yeah, it's time. It's probably time to purge here. I don't think I'm ever really going to circle back to work on leatherworking right now. I mean, I could. We do have some... I have a bunch of stuff in the bank as well, so... But I am feeling overburdened here. Would there be a vendor somewhere on this ship? Wouldn't that be a super useful thing to have on a boat, like a merchant? Doesn't look like we're getting one on this trip. I have a lot of useful items. That's the problem. We can get rid of a lot of the meat we've collected in Nagrand, but yeah, we do actually have a lot of useful stuff that we need to hold on to. Probably need to pick and choose and pare some stuff down a little bit. Could be a good idea. But yeah, those of you who know PvP, I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on the ideal spec And eventually my goal is to get dual spec as quickly as we can, so that we can have our 5-man dungeon spec to farm badges at endgame, and then we could have our PvP spec to switch between. This may be only the second time I've actually seen the full boat ride in. It's very cool. There we go, we'll crank the music and the ambience back up, because the music and ambience in Northrend are amazing. And there you go, guys, that's who's online at noon on a Thursday. We got 16 people between level 65 and 71 leveling up here, so, you know, not super active, but it's not dead. Even a chance to maybe run into people in the world.
Interest ya in a pint?
Four Dragon's got another thing coming if he thinks the group of Green Guild scrubs he sent to defend this port can hold out much longer. You, however, might fare a bit better. The importance of holding this port cannot be stated enough, and with those monsters flying overhead, the situation around here has gone from bad to worse. Speak with Vice Admiral Keller.
Off with you.
Fresh off the boat, and we have been recruited.
Light be with you. Light bless you. Be careful.
If Valgard falls, our primary supply line into Northrend will cease to exist. From there, it's only a matter of time before we're all servants of the Lich King. Now, I don't know about you, but I've got a wife and 3 kids back in Elwyn, and I'll be damned if I'll go down without a fight. So he wants us to go kill some guys for him.
Go with honor, friend.
So we will do that. What else? It's funny, I feel like in Howling Fjord you spend so much time, or in Borean Tundra you spend so much time on the Alliance in the initial town doing stuff that I'm like kind of surprised we're being sent out already. And I kind of like being sent out really quick a lot better than running around and doing stuff in the town. It doesn't seem like we're gonna have a problem with our present gear. We can't loot that guy. I'd like to pull guys that are like not part of the event that's happening. That would work out better, but maybe we can't. Maybe we can only fight the invaders here. I wonder if they just don't drop loot. They're also kind of being killed instantly by the guards. Well, that actually worked okay, and we did not get ourselves killed, so that's great. Let's head back and well, let's kill this guy. He came back to us, so let's go ahead and do him the honors here. But let's get out of combat now, because our health is getting a little bit low. We got lots of guys on us all of a sudden. Nobody here in town seems interested in this guy. Oh, there we go. Somebody's shooting him. Thanks, buddy.
Well met. For the Alliance. King's honor, friend. Need help? Light bless you. Be careful.
Alright, now we're going after 8 Velgard scouts. We need to rescue them. They've been impaled and left for dead.
Go with honor, friend.
We're just going to rip the spear out of their chest and they're going to run home. And they're going to be fine, obviously. What I'd like to do before we get too far into things, and I completely forget, is I would like to set my Hearthstone.
Looking for something specific? Have a good one. What are you looking for?
Alright, maybe we should do a little bit of inventory cleanup here. I'm not sure why we've got the mana potions. So let's go ahead and take care of those. Do we have any low-level poisons that we're not using anymore? Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I also want to get rid of any old quest items that we're holding on to. Glyph of Eviscerate. Yeah. Seems like it might be good. Slice and Dice. Sinister Strike. Okay, so we're waiting. Unlocked at level 80. Okay, so we have to hang on to that for a while. Everything else kind of want to keep, right? Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, I like the look of this inventory a lot better.
See you later.
Alright. Did we set the Hearthstone? Probably
Hello.
not.
See you around.
Now we're good. And now I just have to learn my way around the Northrend Inn so I don't get lost. Okay, so we are heading back out to the north. We are rescuing scouts. I'm surprised there's not at least one other quest to pick up. That is a little bit shocking. You know what we maybe need to find is at least a skinning trainer would be really, really awesome. Unless there isn't one here, which would be really, really messed up. Profession trainer. Yeah, we have it marked. Oh, I see him. He's here. Okay. Yeah, let's go train up our skinning so that we're actually gonna get skill ups. We probably had a few wolves out there. They weren't lootable. I didn't really notice if they were skinnable or not, though.
Good day to you.
Well, there we go.
Safe travels.
And then we'll definitely want to grab first aid as well for when we get some frostweave cloth.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Safe journey.
The great thing about the rogue is how much rested XP we should have 2 full bars of rested XP at this point, I think. So that should be pretty good for us. Ideally, if I'm being honest, we don't do Borean Tundra at all. It's just the zone that I've done the most of. We took the Paladin through there, we took the Horde Warrior through there, we took the Human Mage to Borean Tundra for a little bit. So yeah, I'd rather skip it this time if we can, and I think that we can. It might necessitate that we grind a level or 2 running dungeons, which I don't mind if there are people doing that. I feel like right now there are probably more people doing the level up dungeons than there are people doing dungeons at level 80. Just because as I ranted about the other day and won't rant about again, I think people want the looking for dungeon tool at this point. And I think we'll get it soon. We'll definitely get it when Ice Crown comes out, because I'm fairly certain that that's when we got it in the first place. We got it with the Ice Crown patch when they released also the new 5-mans. I'm like 95% sure, since somebody can affirm or deny this. We got it in 3.3 when Ice Crown came out, right? We got LFD, we got Ice Crown, we got the Forge of Souls and the other couple of new dungeons that gave the epics at the last boss. So yeah, I think we'll get it soon. I think Ice Crown is coming out when? July probably? June or July? Ooh, we are low on health here. Let's pop a healing potion. Alright, so maybe we do want some new weapons and armor ASAP.
need something?
So I realize, guys, that I'm up here trying to free people from cages when I'm supposed to be pulling the spears out of people who are impaled. It's okay. We'll get there. I'm actually just having a lot of fun in combat, and I've just been going from pole to pole, having a blast pressing the buttons again, so I got a little caught up. Didn't catch on as quick as I could have. These guys are not dropping any keys for us right now, because we're not supposed to be up here yet. We went too far. And yes, that is my dog telling me that there's a human being moving somewhere in the outside world. The thing that sucks is because he's so reactive and reacts to basically everything, like if he sees somebody outside across the street getting into a car, here's a car door shut, here's a car start down the street, he can be very reactive, especially if he's bored. If he doesn't feel like he's gotten to go out and play enough that day, it's like the reactivity is worse. And it sucks because, you know, because of that, I can never assess whether there's anything I should actually get up and go check out. I just tend to ignore all of it. Which is not really what you want in a guard dog. You want a guard dog to tell you when there's actually something that he's trying to guard you against that you might need to pay attention to. But, you know, it's like the crying wolf thing. After a while, you just say, you know, hey, alright, time to be quiet. There's nothing there. Leave it alone. And, you know, there's been nothing there so far. I live in a neighborhood like probably a lot of neighborhoods in America, which is that I feel like I live on a good street that's kind of in a not so good area. So my street is good. You know, I know a lot of my neighbors, and I feel like generally everyone kind of like looks out for each other. But, you know, a couple streets over, a couple streets down, half a mile down, people filtering through the neighborhood. It's nice to have a guard dog, but it becomes kind of useless when you really can't trust or act on the alerts you're getting. If you want a guard dog, don't get a blue healer. Maybe something like a German Shepherd or a dog that's been specifically trained. It's probably what he's lacking, is just some kind of specific training. The reactivity, I feel like, must be a breed thing, because it's not that he wasn't exposed to these things. We lived in the same place since we've had him, so he was always exposed to the people and the street and the noise and the cars and all that stuff. What is this quest over here, and do I need to worry about it now? Perhaps not. The weird thing is I don't see it. Oh, maybe up top. Maybe they're up top. In that case, we won't worry about it now. We will get back to town here. Eventually, we'll get back to town. Maybe we need to just pull a vanish. There we go. Yeah, let's do that.
What can I do for you, or the Alliance?
What the Vrykul did to our scouts was a gruesome display of savagery. It was a scare tactic meant to weaken our resolve, to send us running in fear for our lives. It failed. We are going to show those monsters what it means to wage war against the Alliance. Ooh, a weapon. Dagger, no. Mace, no. One-handed sword, yes. Yes, that's where we're. So we're hack and
Be
slash.
careful.
So we're axes and swords. The battle's far from over. If our people are still alive inside that village, someone has to go get them.
Light bless you.
That would be when we're opening the cages. Let's have a look at the weapon. Right now we've got a slow one main hand and a fast offhand. So let's put the sword in our main hand. It's 2.6. That looks like it's what we want. And so we're going from 151 top end damage to 287, more than double. And same with the DPS, 44.6, we are going up to 84.8, so everything's basically doubled. Once we get an offhand weapon, then we should be laughing.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
I'll probably be reading a lot of the more main arc quests, but some of the side quests and stuff we've read before, I might not read all of them.
Arcanon Poros.
While the Explorers League may discern bits and pieces of the past through their archaeology findings, and the Vice Admiral might exact some knowledge from the brute force, Robert speaks take two. The truth, like the font size really threw me off. Usually immersion does not cram text like this onto a page. Part of the reason why I use immersion is because it spreads the text out, and it usually makes it a little bigger. With proper reagents, I am able to see into the spirit world. It is there that the past, present, and future of Northrend resides. If you wish to learn more, I will require my reagent pouch. It was lost in a ship that is now at the bottom of Daggercat Bay.
May your days be long.
So a
and your
little bit of
hardships
swimming.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
We need to recover the Harpoon Operation Manual because we are going to turn their guns against them.
For the Alliance.
That is the gist of that one. Let's head out into the bay here and try to recover the reagent pouch. Doesn't look like we're going to find it here. There is another potential spawn point for it, apparently. Let's go check that one. Let's surface a little bit to get our breath back, though, before we head straight out there. There we go.
Each day is a blessing.
A bit worse for the wearer, but still functional. Aurelius reaches into the pouch and removes some odd-looking roots. Now place them in the fire and inhale. Ah, yes, of course. Alright, what do we see? We see that immersion
Be
has
kind to
bugged
those
out.
less fortunate.
I guess we don't really see a vision of any kind here. For some reason I thought like a little event played out. The spirit world has fallen under the sway of the Lich King. Fearsome creatures made a pure nightmare now stand watch over the realm of the elements. I sense that these Valkyr are guarding a terrible secret. I am too old and weak to survive another journey. You must go in my place, Rambles. Take this burner to the Wormskull village and use it to enter the spirit world. Find the large dwelling to the northeast. Avoid the Valkyr at all costs unless they make you a permanent fixture of their world.
Remember the lessons of the past.
That must be the one where we get a little vision of the Vrykul history. Okay, so what do we have? We didn't find this guy. Fresh legs. We think that's up top, so maybe we can go this way and have a little look. Here's the trailhead. Eventually I'll remember to mount. I mean, I play a lot of classic vanilla hardcore and we don't have a mount. And we haven't gotten a character to a point where we do have a mount, so I am not used to playing this game and mounting up, as you already can tell, I'm sure. Yeah, it says that it's down there. I don't know, maybe something will lead us to it later. And now I'm wondering, like, we probably don't need to be up here. Do I have a safe way down? Now, as a rogue, we take less fall damage. So maybe we can find a way down where we don't get killed, if we're careful. Yeah, we take a lot less fall damage as a rogue, apparently. That seems pretty significant to me. Okay, now we're going after the guys for their keys. We're rescuing prisoners. Okay. I see the quest now. Scout
What can I do
Valerie.
for you? Farewell.
It's come at great cost, but we've completed our inspection of the site. The news isn't good, and nearly everyone has been slain or captured. Only a few veterans guard remain unaccounted for. The scouts have done all we can here. You must pick up where we've left off. Sounds of a skirmish are coming from up the hill to the northeast. Have a look, Rogue. We can only hope there are some who have survived, and that they may have some intel that we can use against the enemy.
Safe travels.
I feel like I've never done this quest before. She said up the hill. Let's take care of things down here and we'll see if we just come across that or if we have to find a different way to that objective. I don't think we have any keys yet. I don't think we looted one. Yeah.
Hey there.
Oh, nice. They're gonna hang out and help us. And in this case, I mean, they're gonna hang out, run 5 steps further than we do, and aggro the enemy for us. he had good intentions, but he also has no weapons. So that's a little unfortunate for him. I think they help us for a while and then they take off for home, which is legitimate. Ouch, that was rude. Oh, he's still fighting our guy. Okay then. I mean, I have to say it. Either the drop rate is really bad, or Questy is wrong in who drops the item. One of those things are happening. We've killed a lot of guys. We've only got one key so far. Just seems a little weird. He says, and then immediately gets a key. That is how it goes. So, is there a basement inside this house for the quest to be underground? There must be a basement. We'll go inside and we'll have a look. Yeah, nothing in here that we missed. So, I'm not sure about that quest. Let's head over to the site of the Echo. This guy is like walking, but he's about 12 feet off the ground doing it, which is a strange way to go. This was not the dock I was looking for. The dock I was looking for was over here. Yeah, I'd love if he flew away. That's actually perfect. So we're going to be standing there watching an event play out. Oh, you didn't give toots about our stealth at all. That's actually amazing. Go you. So it must actually be in the building behind us, not out here on the docks. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Can we get around this way? Oh good, we can. Wait, no, now I'm not sure. There seems to be no entrance. Let's just try to use the item back here, I guess. It's working, so... Oh, Robert, the entrance is right here, man. Look to your left. Now we have to hope that the actual event isn't broken. Which it could be. Sometimes these break and they don't ever get fixed. Oh boy. Okay, I will stand here for a bit and see if the event starts, but it certainly seems broken, and I'm not sure really what we would do to fix it. We canceled the buff and reapplied it. Oh, there we go. It just took so long. And so what happened here is they had a small baby, a human-sized baby, and so their bloodlines are weakening, and they see it as a curse. The gods have forsaken them. We must dispose of it before Yimaron is notified. You cannot, I beg of you. It is our child. Then what are we to do? The others cannot find out. Should they learn of this aberration, we will be executed. I will hide it. I will hide it until I find it a home, far away from here. And so they started sending all their little human babies to the human kingdoms? Okay, so that's done. We could probably... Oh, no. We're okay. Okay, we're safe. I would like to figure out how to get up here. Maybe? Maybe it's inside of the keep? Maybe not? Here we go.
What's on your mind?
Defender Morden wants you to enter Utgard Keep and steal 5 Vrykul weapons.
Good.
Okay. What else?
Here there. Watch your back. How are you? Very good.
Alright, oh, so that was a breadcrumb to another quest. Listen up, youngster. I put down my share of these creatures, and your share too, for that matter. Here is what you need to know. The Vrykul are fearless in a fight. Seems they actually yearn for death in battle. With their numbers and that ferocity, we're doomed, plain and simple. There's one they esteem, though, goes by the name of Ingvar. I don't know why they're seeking his praise, but bring him down and you'll deal a mighty blow to their spirit.
Walk with you.
Okay, so I think we have both the quests then. I'm not sure. I think there's only 2, right, for Utgard? So we'll get a neck and a ring. Perfect. I'm not sure. We just can't jump here, I guess. Oh, there we go. We figured it out. What's going on in here? Well, that's one way to do it. Look, we can actually skin these. You found Zed. You're no doctor, but the prognosis for Zed is most assuredly negative. It looks as if they were preparing to feed him to the wargs. There's no sign of the cipher on Zed. After some careful searching of the area, you discover some writing in the dirt. Glor and Day inside catacombs have cipher and tablets. Perhaps you should head into the catacombs located just north of here and search for Glorenfeld and Dagarn. The bridge crossing the Warg Pit will lead you right to the tunnel. Okay. Yeah, should we do that now? I don't have poisons up anymore. That's bad. Level 62. Alright, I think for now, I can't figure out how to get these quests or where they're at, so I think we're going to hearth back to town. We'll turn in what we have and see if any of that leads into any other quests that take us right back out this same way.
Warm wishes to you. Be well.
All that we know of the Vrykul indicates that they only recently appeared in Northrend. Why then are we seeing Vrykul in visions that date back 15,000 years? 15,000 years? Surely if the Vrykul had previously existed in Northrend, we would have known. You must press on to Niflvar. To get there, you must go northeast through Wormskull Village and take the path leading up through the dam.
Dionis Haka.
Okay.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. For the Alliance.
While we were able to gather very little information as to the whereabouts of Ingvar, we do know that Giannis resides in a cave next to the Warg Pits inside Wormskull Village. Intelligence gathered from the rescued soldiers indicates that Giannis guards Dragonflayer battle plans. I need you to go back to Wormskull and recover those plans. Kill any Vrykul. See, here's a kill quest.
Be careful.
So we are going to be going back. Alright, with that in mind, guys, I think this is a decent place for us to take a little bit of a break here. I am having fun on the Rogue. I always enjoy the Rogue, and I am really excited to play more of the Rogue here in Northrend. And I'm excited to begin our PvP journey on the Rogue and really get into that and see how we enjoyed that. It seems like that'll be a fun thing to do at endgame. You know, we're doing raids on our Holy Paladin. I think it'd be cool to do some PvP on a Rogue. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.